long way out in the middle of space, on the planet of time. When I couldn't find a pattern to trace, I went looking for a mountain to climb. When I finally got my head through the clouds, I found a man in a cave. He spoke of freedom and the danger of crowds, and how the world should behave. He said time is an illusion with a capital I. You can't tell me what it is, and I can tell you why. He said you're never too old to start over again, and you're never too young to die. I wasn't really sure what the good fella meant, but I was bound and determined to see if to a greater or a lesser extent he might be talking about me. So I retreated to the ivory tower and learned to grade on a curve. But my research upset the balance of power from the Pentagon to Federal Reserve. I said, ladies and gentlemen, the numbers don't lie. The truth is somewhere near the origin of pi. He says you're never too old to start over again, and you're never too young to die. We wouldn't want to live forever, even if we knew how. You got two choices, now or never. You must be ready by now. Well, you can live like a matador or bull in a maze, or like a wilting wildflower counting her days. 'Cause it's never too late to start changing your ways, and you're never too young to die. Well, I went on a little further into the eternal story of man. I found an awful lot that sounded familiar in the Torah, Bible, Bach, and Quran. They all say we're just birds of one feather, like the hawk and the dove, and we should learn how to laugh at the weather and turn our fear into love. But then I heard a mighty voice brought a tear to my eye. He said, well, listen up now, there is no time for crying. You're just never too old to start over again, and you're never too young to die. We wouldn't want to live forever, even if we knew how. We got two choices, now or never. We must be ready by now. Or you can float like a butterfly, or sleep in a cage, hide out in the wings, or stride out on the stage. 'Cause you're never too old to start acting your age, and you're never too young to die. Well, I went back to see my old friend in the cave, tell him what I'd learned on the climb. He just smiled, you know, and gave me a wave. He said, welcome to the planet of time. So keep a few good books on your shelf, and hang on to a friend or two. Go make a work of art out of yourself, and you'll always have something to do. And someday soon, when you're feeling spry, lean in close and look yourself in the eye, and say you're never too old to start over again. And if you really mean it, give it one more try, while your good excuses are in short supply. 'Cause happy ever after's just a long goodbye, and you're never, no never, never too old to start